Boston Red Sox. Texas attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. And stepping in, Adolis Garcia. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Smoke toward the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Inside,
no offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Willie Calhoun is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Nate Lowe is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A bullet to first base. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage?
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Rangers leave a pair. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No. Kohei Arihara gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had one of those difficult years. He's already lost 15 games on the year. You can look at that one way or another. He's pitching good enough that they keep him in the rotation, but he's also pitching poorly that he can't seem to come out on the right side. But I will say this, he's a better pitcher than a guy that's lost 15 games on the year so far.
And he will start the bottom of the 1st with a leadoff 2-base hit.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Alex Verdugo digging in now. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay. And he is out. Time for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Next, it'll be Rafael Devers. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League.
Hey, D-Roll, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. And actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time. They come in bunches for the power hitters. And that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
Pulled toward right center field. Thompson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Leading off the inning, it'll be Charlie Culberson, and they could use a spark from him here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitch popped up. Hernandez has a play, but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding forward, number 37. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. In there for strike 1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. The 1-1. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Leody Taveras. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now pitch on the way.
Count is 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 home. Line hard into left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1-1 to Schwarber. Time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. From the belt, the pitch. Solid contact there as his ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone into the monster sheets. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Hey, that wasn't that bad of a splitter down in the zone, but it got a little bit too much to the plate, and he was able to get the barrel of the bat to it and lift it up into the air.
At the plate now, number 88, fouled away. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Comes set and the 0-1. Right side, but it's well foul. He pulls this one into right. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Boston.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Sale has his target. 1-2 on its way.
I got to count 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Adolis Garcia is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
0-2, here it comes.
Ball inside.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Devers moving to his left. 2 gone now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Bubba Thompson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the third now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Fastball well outside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Calhoun waits on it. 1 away. So here is J.D. Martinez. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
High in the air out to center field. Thompson is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in the outfielder, Willie Calhoun. Sale gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Nate Lowe digging in now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nate Lowe goes down for out number 2 in the top half. That'll bring in Nick Solak. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're down 4-0. So now here is Xander Bogaerts. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Not shortstop. Xander.
First offering.
Bogaerts.
Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And definitely worth another look with our show track deck. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up the big number.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
1-1, here it is. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox lead 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back to the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. Hard hit towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Struck out in his first at-bat. Count now a ball and a strike.
That's a ball.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Fouled off. Line drive to left. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Leody Taveras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Taveras is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Number 88 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready now is Anderson Tejeda. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
In now, Adolis Garcia, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Culberson on second. Tejeda on at first with 2 down.
Count is 1 and 2.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. They trail here 4-0. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
The first baseman, Bobby.
The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thompson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. And now in the box, number 88. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
There's a slogan, is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He'll get it into second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Number 49 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 49.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Calhoun will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Driving forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Now the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. Now at the plate, here is Bubba Thompson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
1-1 to count. Sale has his target. Here's the delivery.
Ball
And
2.
this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. The 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first down. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. Number 88 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Up next, Nate Lowe. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here now is Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Set and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-1 home. He's in there for the second strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope.
Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
He's going to eliminate that pitch right there. He was all over that, just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he's not going to see that pitch again.
Still 2-2. Devers, the runner at third. Bogarts is at second with nobody out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
He's set, and the payoff pitch.
Ball 4.
Comes with a fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in will be Kyle Schwarber. From the belt, the pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Now the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Fastball. Close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he fouls this one off. Sent on the ground out to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Popped him up. Number 37 over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. And they get the double play at third. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Leading off the 10th.
Sale gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Nick Solak is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And there's out number 2. Up next for the Rangers, number 37. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Number 45 gets the call.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 45.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Alex Verdugo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Thompson is there, 2 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats. to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Calhoun, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Rafael Devers is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. Martinez stands at second with 2 gone. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He doubled his last time through. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the route is officially underway. It is 7-0.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it bangs off the monster. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Joe Barlow enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 68, Joe Barlow.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Second and third, 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia gets there for the catch, and that ends the...
Leading off the 10th, the designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch.
Tavares.
Leody Taveras swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Sale into the windup. Here it is. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Anderson Tejeda. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
No balls and a strike to count. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. It's a swinging bunt up the line. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next up is Bubba Thompson. Flew out last time up. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Throw into second.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Willie Calhoun is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Red Sox. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Christian Vasquez. First delivery to him. Fly ball out toward right field. Garcia is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and 2 strikes.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And now the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on top 7-1. Now it'll be Nate Lowe. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Nick Sola.
So next to bat will be Nick Solak. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Nope.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one.
1-0.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game. Just an absolute bang-bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. And the runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Again, another foul ball. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone! Over the monster for a home run.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher.
Now batting, number 37.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Number 37 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. The Red Sox.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce, el bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East. Freddie Freeman launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Braves took down the Orioles 9-1. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. Yoan Moncada drove in 3 as